Today, this video, I'm going to show you some of the uses for the well and the best way to use it. The most obvious usage of the well is for tea. Simple, clear option. Now there are different kinds of teas. Here we have some leaf tea. Here we have some buckwheat tea. There are some typical tea bags. And we have the lotus flowers, as they're called. I'll show you what that looks like once we get going. The simplest way with the well to work with your teas, just open your lid. Now personally, I like my tea strong. If you like your tea weak, then place the infuser, just open that, the infuser on the top lid. Personally, I place mine on the bottom lid. Sometimes we need this, sometimes we don't. I'll show you which tea this works with best and which it doesn't. So, my favorite tea is a Japanese tea called bancha or kukicha. It has very strong antioxidant and blood cleansing qualities about it. And I just take a little and I fill my infuser. That's about right. I close up my lid, lock it up, and then it's a matter of just pouring hot water. Now I look for my fill line, which is there. Oops, even the best of us do it. So that should be fine though. Then I close it up. Now, I lean it a little because sometimes water gets trapped inside the lid, and so there may be a little bit of dripping. This also may occur once I've opened it the first time and closed it again, which releases the pressure. But in this case, there's been no dripping whatsoever. I usually will let that sit for about 3 to 4 minutes. As you can see, I've got pure hot water in there, and yet I can carry that quite easily. I'll let that steep, and then I'll carry it around with me and have a drink of it. Now, with this particular tea, I could probably fill this up probably 2 to 3 times and still get a decent tea out of it. In other cases, I may get 4 or 5. It depends on the strength of the tea itself. So that's sample 1, kukicha tea, which is just a normal leaf tea, or in this case, it's a root of a green tree. So same rules would apply if you were using leaf for Earl Grey, English breakfast, any of the normal standard teas we're all used to. You just fill it up and Bob's your uncle. Okay. So we have other choices in teas. We have tea bags, and that's a really simple kind of operation. You open up the infuser, place the bag in, lock it. There are some who would tear that open. Some of them tear very easily. And just pour that in. Now, whoop, there we go. So once again, I like my strong tea, so I'll have that at the bottom. Oop, got upside down. There we go. That's again. Now once again, I just pour water in there and let it steep for 3-5 minutes, and I have myself a beautiful tea.